Hi, my name is Brian Culley. I'm a Claretian missionary. I've been a Claretian missionary now for 43 years. I'm 38 years as a priest, and I've served in a number of ministries here in the United States, mostly in the Southwest, but also in Chicago and briefly in New York. I was first attracted to the Claretian missionaries by the work we do with the Hispanic ministry. When I was a kid in high school, I bought a little booklet on St. Anthony Claret and was rather inspired by it, but put it away. And it wasn't until some years later, after college, that I began to explore a little bit more deeply the idea of vocation. After college, when I did some work in a children's home in New York, it really helped to cement the idea that I had an attraction toward missionary life and service to the Spanish-speaking or Latinos. My Spanish wasn't that great, but I felt a connection or a certain empathy with the people. And I gradually explored the possibilities of service and vocation. I think what attracted me initially was the idea of being of service. I was very intrigued by the history of the Claretian missionaries and our coming to this country. The Claretian missionaries came to the United States through Mexico. They came north with the people and served the people when there was no other priests or religious to serve them in their native language. First in San Antonio, Texas, and the surrounding area, later in Los Angeles, California, Phoenix, Arizona, still later in Chicago. And I think our history and our connection with the Latino immigrants, especially from Mexico, really sparked my interest. The other thing that really interested me was the formation that we offered our students, that we treated our students like adults. We sent them to places of study that were interesting and challenging. I had the opportunity to study theology in Berkeley, California, at the Jesuit School of Theology. And that was just completely eye-opening for me. And it helped to connect my interest and desire for ministry with the whole theology that we needed to do that well. I've been really blessed to some of the places where I've served. My first service as a deacon and priest was at the church in Los Angeles known as La Placita, Our Lady Queen of Angels. And that was a very missionary parish. We had something like 11 masses on Sunday, all in Spanish. And as we share who we are, we together build Christian community. Pope Francis is very fond of talking about the term missionary disciples. I could say in one way, well, he stole the missionaries from us. We came as missionaries, but he's telling all Catholics that they're called to be missionaries and disciples of Jesus. What can we do but echo Pope Francis's call to be missionary disciples and to form missionary disciples?